everyone, this is Maria, and today I'm going to be working on my Easter wreath. And so I purchased this oval vine wreath at Joann Fabric and Crafts, and I believe it was something around $10, and I had a 40% coupon, something like that. And so it's hard to remember now because I've been shopping a lot and using a lot of coupons, but I rarely pay full price for something, you guys, because you can always use your coupons. And so this is oval shape, and so it reminded me of an Easter egg, and so that's what I'm going to make it look like. And so I'm going to be covering it with some moss. And so I also purchased this preserved forest moss at Joann Fabric and Crafts, and again I used my coupons. And there's quite a bit in here. It's like almost $7 retail, and so it's filled to the top, and when you open it, it just sort of poofs out. And so you can see that almost half the bag is gone, and so not even half the bag. But I was just working on my Easter basket, and so I was covering a basket with this moss. And so you can see that's why I have this big mess here. And so I thought I would just do it now, you guys, while I'm working on the basket. The basket is outside on my patio. It's drying right now. And so I thought I'd go ahead and cover this with the moss, and then I'll work on the basket. And I'll somehow end up with two different videos, you guys, two tutorials. And so let's go ahead. You're gonna have some of these little sticks that are gonna stick out. So if you want, you can clip those or pull them out. And so I'm gonna snip this one because that one's bothering me a little bit. And some of them don't bother me, like if they're at the bottom, that doesn't bother me at all. And so I've just been using some Elmer's glue because that's what I used to use like 40 years ago, almost 40 years ago. We didn't have tacky glue back then. We didn't even have glue guns back then, you guys. And so, yeah. And so even when I was a kid, I had to make my own glue. And so like paste. But you can use your tacky glue also. But right now, I'm just going to use this Elmer's glue, and we'll go ahead and finish that. I'm just going to squeeze the glue. I guess I'll do about half of it first. And now I'm not going to cover the entire wreath. I'm just going to put it like in blotches. And so not like the basket that I was just working on. And I love working with this, you guys. And so I'm just going to put this down and pat it down. And it sticks pretty easily. See how that looks already, you guys? And I'm going to be adding some of those fillable plastic eggs on here. And then I have some other things. I have some flowers. You can decorate it any way you want. Okay. See how easy? Oh my gosh, super simple. Yeah, you can buy these wreaths already made like this, you know, with the moss on there. But, you know, it's a really good feeling to do it yourself. And it's so simple, you guys. Just make sure you get this moss right here, the green one, and it's forest moss. I don't really care for the other one, the one that's more like really dry. Maybe it's good for some projects, but not for this, I don't think, because I want the green to show up, especially for springtime. I think the other one looks really good like for Halloween or for fall. And so let's go ahead and add some more. Gosh, this tube of Elmer's glue, this bottle of Elmer's glue is going a long way today. And then let's put some up here. And I don't really care to use the hot glue gun with this. And what's neat about the Elmer's glue, because it stays wet a while, you can keep pressing it down and then just let it dry. You can let it dry for about maybe an hour or maybe even overnight. It depends where you live, what your weather is like right now. Here in Southern California, we're having a nice warm day, but it hasn't been that warm every day, you guys. And so we're expecting rain this weekend. So on days like today, I like to take advantage of the sunshine. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm just gonna finish it up really quick. So I have it all covered with moss, and so I'm going to take this outside because in the sunshine, you'll be able to see if you have any bare spots where you want to fill it in. And so, like I said, I'm not going to do the back or the sides. And so I think I'm just going to do the front. And so, yeah, so let me go ahead and take this out back to dry. Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been gluing these eggs together. And so, because I want to make sure that they don't come apart. And so let me just go ahead and put some glue around the edge, around the rim of the plastic egg, because I'm not going to fill these up anyways. And then I just close it. And then I have a wet paper towel and I just go around the edge just to get that glue, just to clean that up. And anything else will disappear because it's clear drying glue. So I'm going to go ahead and take this tray of eggs outside also. I have 2 other trays out there on the table. So I'll be right back. So I have my moss covered Easter basket and wreath out here on the back patio drying in the sunshine, and also the Easter eggs. So I'm back, you guys, and it's 9 p.m. and I finished up the Easter basket several hours ago before dinner. But I did have to stop to make dinner, and then my husband came home from work, and then the dog and the cat were hungry, and so you know how it goes. But now my husband is asleep, and the dog and the cat are asleep also. So I thought, why not use this quiet time to finish up this wreath, right? And so let's go ahead and do that right now. And so what I'm going to do, you can see the moss on here. I really love how the moss set on this really easily. And then I'm going to use this right here. I used some of this garland also on my Easter basket. I used a different color. I think I used the pink. I also have this in lavender. And so let me show you the lavender one. And so here's the lavender and here's the yellow. My husband likes the yellow because he says it says spring. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the yellow. And so this was $3.99 at Joann's, and I had a 40% coupon. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap it around the entire wreath. And then I have my glue gun warming up. And so with that, we're going to glue on the eggs. And so let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put this around. It has wire in it. So I'm just going to twist the wire right underneath and sort of hide that in the back, just like that. And then I'm just going to go around, all the way around. There's 9 feet of this garland on this spool. And we're just going to wrap it around. I really like this. And I love this moss. I really love this moss. I can't say enough good stuff about it. Okay, I really love how the Easter basket turned out too. I really went a little crazy decorating it. It was so much fun. So I'm just going to wrap this end right over here on the back. So it looks like I barely had enough, and I was really surprised about that. So I have this little bare spot up here, but we'll go ahead and cover that up. But most of it went all the way around. And so I could undo it if I wanted to see if I could get it to stretch a little bit more. But I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. So I'm going to use the hot glue gun to glue down the Easter eggs and my little Easter bunnies. And then for everything else, all of the lighter items, I'm going to use this tacky glue. So I have these really cute little Easter bunnies that I purchased at the Daiso Japan store last year for $1.50 each, and I believe they were on keychains, and so I believe I snipped that off last year. But anyways, let's go ahead and lay these down right here at the bottom of the wreath. So I'm just going to put some hot glue on the back. And we'll go ahead and put the boy bunny rabbit right here. And then I'm going to put some hot glue on the back of the girl bunny. And let's go ahead and set her right here, right next to the boy bunny. There you go, it looks really cute. Also, this moss, it will fall off. Don't worry, not all of it will fall off. And so, but it's really easy to clean up. So now let's go ahead and add the eggs. And so I went ahead and glued all of the eggs together, and so they wouldn't fall apart. And I think I'm going to, maybe I'll start, yeah, let's start up here. So I'm just going to put some hot glue And let's go ahead and put that one right there. Careful not to burn yourself. I just did that, you guys. Okay, so there's the first one. And let's go ahead and put this gold one next. There's some little holes on here. I don't know why. And so, but we're just gonna sort of hide those. And you could just pull away the little glue strings as you find them. So I really love these eggs. I purchased them at Walmart yesterday for $1.98. So let's go ahead and put that one here. And I'm just pressing them down into the moss. Not too hard because I don't want to break the eggs. So it's really coming along. I really love how it's turning out. And so I have all of the Easter eggs on here. I have my bunnies on here. I have flowers on here. And so I just started adding these little glittery eggs on these little sticks here. And so these are like the floral stems. And so I'm just going to trim them just like this. Be very careful. I mean, I would do this closer. See how it flew across the room? When you do that, do it close to the bottom so it's not going to fly away. You don't want it to poke anyone in the eye. I mean, I know there's no one over there right now. And so I'm just going to add some hot glue and I'm just going to put these here and there. And so let's go ahead and do that. Just add some hot glue. And so let's go ahead and put this one, let's put it right here. I just noticed I put the blue next to the blue, so I'm going to pull that right out. And let's go ahead and put this somewhere else. Okay, so let's add it right over here, right on this side. There, that looks better. And so let's go ahead and put the purple one next to the blue. And so again, I'm going to trim this. I'm going to do this right here, just so it doesn't pop off and fly across the room. And then I'm going to add the hot glue. I don't want to put the glue right on the egg because that's styrofoam and it would just melt. And so there, that looks much better next to the blue. And so, by the way, I purchased these at the 99-cent only store. And let me go ahead and show you what they look like in the package. So if you have a 99-cent only store, this is how they look. Okay, so this one I'm going to put, let's see, let's put that one up at the top. And so let's go ahead and add some glue. I have glue all over my fingers, you guys. And I'm just going to put that one right there. I also have some of these speckled eggs, so I think I'm going to put a few of these on the wreath. So let's see, I'm going to maybe put one there. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue, and I'm going to put this one right here. And then I have a pink one. Let's see. And I'm going to add that one right, I think I'm going to put this one right here. I just really like these. I got them last year at Walmart and they came in this plastic mason jar. And the reason I bought it was for the plastic mason jar. I wish they would make more of the plastic mason jar for kids, for kid projects. So we're almost done. And so I just added some more flowers to the wreath, and I think it looks so pretty. And so what I'm going to do, see the little chickies here? I had 4 left over, and those are the ones from Daiso Japan. And so I just sort of placed them, and now I'm just going to hot glue those down. I think these are so adorable. There's the little mama chick with the little baby chickie. And so I did notice at Daiso, I just went there the other day, and I didn't see those at the Daiso that I went to. But who knows, they might have been at a different Daiso. And so let me go ahead and just glue that right in there. So cute. And let's go ahead and add one right here. You can see all the little kerchiefs are a different color. I mean, and these were only $1.50 for a box. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see, where did I have that? Was it there or there? So let's put it here. I can't remember. And so we'll just put that right there. And then I have another one right here. And we're just about done, you guys. So I'm glad I finished this tonight. So tomorrow I can work on something else. And so let's go ahead and put that right there. Oops, I just burnt myself. I do that a lot, you guys. And then I see these little glue strings, so I'm just gonna pull those off. I'll be able to see those more in the sunlight tomorrow. They look like little spider webs. And then we have the last one right here. And so let's go ahead and add this one. And just put that right there. Okay, that's it, you guys. And so here's our wreath, and I think it looks really pretty. And so I'll show it again to you in the morning when I have it on the door. And so I'm gonna go and find my wreath hanger right now. And so I may go ahead and hang this up tonight, you guys. So here's our wreath hanging on our front door, and it's so colorful, and it just says spring. I just really love it. I'm so glad I bought those eggs at Walmart the other day, because I had already purchased a lot of different fillable eggs, but I didn't have these. I really like how they shine, kind of glitter. And then I love all of the flowers. And they're the little bunnies that I got at Daiso Japan last year. And the little chicks. I just really love how this turned out. And so anyways, so thanks for watching, everyone, and happy crafting, happy Easter, and happy spring. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.